Hey there folks, welcome back to another Marvelous Gamers video. The Gamer Awards 2025 just got done, and as usual, we got treated to a ton of announcements and trailers for new and upcoming games. While there were many eye-catching games that were announced, what caught my attention was a couple of new installments from an iconic video game franchise that we hadn't been talking about for about 8 years. Tomb Raider. There were actually two games announced. Tomb Raider Catalyst and Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. In this video, I will be breaking down everything that we know about Tomb Raider Catalyst so far and why you should look forward to it. So without further ado, go get your gear ready as we embark on a new adventure of a lifetime featuring the most iconic heroine of video game history, Lara Croft. Let's begin! What Tomb Raider Catalyst is, where it fits, and what it's about. 7 years after Lara's adventures through the lost Incan city of Paititi during the Shadows of the Tomb Raider came to an end, we finally have another mainline Tomb Raider game on the horizon. It's titled Tomb Raider Catalyst. It is set to be the 13th original entry in this iconic franchise. Revealed during this year's The Game Awards 2025, it is set to be released in 2027, following the 2026 release of a remake of the original Tomb Raider video game titled Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. The series will be developed by Crystal Dynamics, the studio behind the recent acclaimed Tomb Raider reboots that breathed new life into the franchise. The teaser trailer revealed during the Game Awards provided more questions than answers, but there were still a few things that I managed to take away from it. The intention behind Tomb Raider Catalyst seems to be to merge the original continuity with the Crystal Dynamics reboot series that began with Tomb Raider 2008 into a single timeline. This is because the opening monologue of the teaser trailer references Lara having survived the Dragon's Triangle, which is where the island of Yamatai is located, where the first installment of the reboot titled Tomb Raider takes place. So my guess is that they're going to move forward with the reboot's origin of Lara Croft now being canon, with the rest of the game set either between the following two games, Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, or after the trilogy. One thing is for certain though, Catalyst takes place several years after the events of the reboot trilogy, which is made abundantly clear from the very first moments of the teaser trailer. We know from the game's official website that this story takes place in northern India after a mysterious cataclysm causes long-forgotten ancient secrets and treasures to emerge from their resting place. Now, Lara is once again thrust right into the thick of things as she has to navigate the aftermath of this calamity and fight against mythical beings, fellow treasure hunters, and a mysterious group who have their eyes on the same prize as her. The visuals from the trailer show stunning landscapes and locales of northern India, which Lara must traverse in her new adventure. From the monologue, we also know that by this time, Lara is already a world-renowned treasure hunter whose reputation precedes her, and this will most likely reflect in her personality and skill sets in the video game. One more thing I noted is that we do not know yet if the villains shown in the trailer belong to Trinity, the mysterious antagonistic group from the reboot series. With Amazon Game Studios recently announcing mass layoffs and ending support for their game New World Eternum, along with other future projects, I was actually surprised to hear that they would be publishing this game. However, upon closer inspection, the fact that they are merely publishing it and not actually developing the game should lower any raised eyebrows. According to Amazon Game Studio and Crystal Dynamics, Tomb Raider Catalyst is promised to be the biggest game in the franchise's history, not just in terms of its narrative scope, but with regards to its sheer size. While the game is undoubtedly going to be a single-player linear game with a focus on the usual puzzle solving, survival, and platforming missions, the devs have claimed that the world Catalyst is set in massive compared to the older titles. Also, aside from this, they have also promised much more rewarding exploration, hidden collectibles, Easter eggs, and tombs to raid than ever before. In essence, we are going to be easily sinking more time into this game than any Tomb Raider game that we have ever played to this day. Since Crystal Dynamics is at the helm again, it's also a guarantee that we will be treated to not just dynamic, fluid gameplay, but also incredibly immersive, cinematic-style storytelling, only matched in recent memory by games like Uncharted and The Last of Us, to name a few. I, for one, can't wait to get my hands on the game and sink an ungodly amount of time playing it all the way to dawn. Long-term fans will also immediately notice that Lara Croft is being portrayed by a completely new actress, and her in-game model reflects this. It's unclear whether this change was made to show an older version of Lara Croft, or whether the devs simply decided to recast the iconic heroine for other reasons unknown to us. In any case, Lara Croft will be played by actress Alex Wilton Reagan, who has previously worked on games like Cyberpunk 2077, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Mass Effect 3, boasting an impressive CV. What do you feel about this latest Lara Croft avatar? Do let us know down in the comments. Tomb Raider Catalyst is set to be developed in Unreal Engine 5 and will most likely need a pretty decent rig to run. The good thing is, you have until 2027 to maybe upgrade, because that's when the game comes out, although no specific date has been given yet, as of now. Whether this will be another treasure of the Tomb Raider franchise, or if it will just be trash or will be forgotten like many of the game's ancient mysteries, only time will tell. What we do know is that we have another promising Tomb Raider game to look forward to, and we cannot wait to experience it firsthand. Tomb Raider Catalyst is set to be released on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and will not be a console exclusive at launch. So, tell us, are you looking forward to Tomb Raider Catalyst? I know I am.